From the inside, Mark Everett, the United States, the American champion. Mochibon of Germany in 2. Sepeng, the schoolboy from South Africa, in 3. In 4, Williams of Canada. 5, Haida of Morocco. 6, Steele of Great Britain, who's hanging back early. Konchellah, twice the world champion, a distinct last, and Douglas of Norway. So the Kenyan Konchellah last and Steele second last. Everett just leading 1-2-9-7, 9:43. Outside of him is Douglas. Haida just tucked in behind them with Mochibon. Steele's 2 from the back, and right at the back, Konchellah, 24 the first 200.
Well, it's very fast. Konchellah likes to hang back, and he's got a very powerful finish. They ran very slow in the heats yesterday, and in fact, he just got up barely to qualify. He's sitting right at the back at the very moment, but I would expect this to be very fast. 2 people to go through makes it very difficult.
So we'll get a split here, and it is quick. It's 50.48. Everett leading. Steele's had to work very hard for second. Got spiked by Haida. Inside the Mochibon. Then Douglas, Sepeng. Still Konchellah last out of picture, but Everett leading, ungainly style. Steele second. Third Haida. Fourth Mochibon. Behind them Sepeng. Williams making the first run. Konchellah still last.
Where's Konchellah? He's got to start to make a break soon. There's a bit of bumping there. That's what happens when you get close. Konchelah's still out of sight. He's way off the back of the field. He's coming now. Now he's got to move around them. Can he do it? Can he get up? The front runners will start to stop.
Haida leads, a surprise. Everett's out of it. Still being passed now by Douglas. Konchellah very late. In front of him, Williams. First 2 automatically through. Konchellah starting to fly. Oh, this great champion, Konchellah. Look at him, stride up alongside of Williams. He's qualified again, twice the world champion. He might be a 3rd-time world champion. Konchellah from last. Williams qualified. Sepeng got through late, and I think Everett failed to finish. Freddie Williams is pumped up. He's qualified. There's Mochibon of Germany. But Konchellah, such a thoroughbred in the true sense of the word. Look at him back way out of it. Everett last, Konchellah 3rd last. And John, this is mightily impressive in the straight.
Well, Konchelah's missed some big meets because he suffers very badly from asthma, but he's won 2 world championships, and the way he's going here, he's going to be in line to win a 3rd. The sheer arrogance of him to give the leaders so much start and come right around them. And look at, he's so composed, absolutely magnificent, just strides to the finish and still runs 1:45.05. He makes it look so easy. The rest of them straining way out of it. Konchellah, he's
Second semi-final, Konchellah already safely through. A couple of other evergreens in this, Barbosa and Johnny Gray. They're the 2 favourites to go through, though. Ruto is from Kenya and Robb from Great Britain, Olympic finalist last year. They'll sort themselves out. Barbosa, Gray should make a dive for the front. They're pushing through with Robb coming across. Barbosa pushes through 1:54. Robb 4:75. It's rough. Gray 1:3:01. Rodale outside of him. Ruto is last. Oh, look at Gray. Got flattened. Is now way out of it in last placing.
Okay, he's got to compose himself now because he can still win. He can still come around them. He's faster than anybody else in this field, but he can't lose composure.
Barbosa looking for a leader, which is most surprising, and suddenly they've all switched off, and 1:29 takes up the front running. This is Komar of Belarus, so there's a big surprise here. Barbosa second, Rodale is third. It's much slower than the first one. Fourth is Robb, then D'Urso. Ruto is 3 from the back. At the back, Johnny Gray. 3 Olympic finals. Will he miss out on a World Championship final? Barbosa's in the right spot.
Barbosa's going really well now. Gray's got to really get his composure together. He's dropping off the back, but he's still faster than any of this field. He can come around them. But Barbosa will take up the customary role. He loves the lead. Now he's going away from them. Where's Gray?
Still last, John, as Robb moves to second. Barbosa winding it up for home. Robb second, D'Urso third. Gray's in the position Konchellah was in, but you wouldn't fancy him from there. Ruto coming from 4th placing. Gray is suspent force, he's out of it. Barbosa being challenged firstly by Robb, who's gone past him. D'Urso and Ruto. Barbosa's in trouble. We're going to lose a couple of big men here. Robb, D'Urso and Ruto. It's going to be pretty quick. D'Urso's got through, it's fast. Robb gets through, Ruto will get through. And believe it or not, both Barbosa and Gray have missed out.
This is absolutely sensational. Johnny Gray is absolutely disgusted with himself, but he's only got himself to blame. He could have won from there. They slowed down, they allowed him back into the race. And Barbosa, the other favourite who could have been a medalist in this final, he's out as well. It's unbelievable.
Great run by Robb. D'Urso challenging strongly. And so is Ruto. 1:44.83. Very fast for D'Urso. Robb second, Ruto third. They'll all qualify, you'd think.
This is one of the problems when you see pacemakers in the field all year round. They get into a competitive race and they can't respond to it. Gray normally has somebody pacing for him. Tonight he couldn't respond. He chucked it. It was a bad race for him. A quitter's race.
Ironically, the American was much more aggressive off the track. Gray wasn't the only man having problems. The Olympic champion did in the next semi.
Away. Third of the semi-finals in the men's 800 metres. Tanui, the Olympic champion from lane one. It's gone out very hard too, Tanui. Pereira of the United States in three. Sahonen's dropped right back with Osai. Sahonen of Finland, Osai of Ghana. Kors is up in about third placing from Holland. And moving up also is Gonzalez of Spain. They've gone hard early and Tanui's put himself in front. And now McKean moves around up the outside to join him. 24-7. Tanui leads. McKean second. Third, Pereira of the United States. Fourth, Gonzalez, Spain. In fifth placing, Terrelonge of Jamaica. Just behind him, then Osai. Kors dropped back to second last. The other European, Sahonen, last of all.
Well, Tanui nearly didn't qualify yesterday. He hung at the back, but today he's taken the lead, which is uncharacteristic for him. More a 1500 runner, although the Olympic champion at 800 metres possesses very good strength. McKean boxed on the inside. Normally likes the lead. He's going to have to run right up to his best tonight if he's to qualify.
51.57. Now the fastest of the non-automatic qualifiers has run 1:45.05 and also 1:45.46. That's the time they're after. First two automatically in. McKean trying to get clear of Pereira. Tanui leading. McKean going all right second. Pereira third. Osai moves up fourth. Just behind him is Gonzalez.
McKean's in the clear now. He's running the race of his life tonight. Not characteristically great at tactics and championships. Now he's got to make a move. Tanui looks extremely confident.
Terrelonge with a late run. Moves up third from Jamaica. First two to automatically go through. Tanui just leads. McKean comes up at his shoulder. The Olympic champion being challenged by McKean. Terrelonge Kors very late. They're coming out wide. McKean and Tanui. Tanui desperately hanging on. McKean, Terrelonge. McKean's got Tanui. Tanui could miss out. Oh, close. 1:45.65. I think the Olympic champion might be out of this. It's desperately close. McKean's got there, and either Terrelonge or Tanui for second.
What a great race by McKean. He's been dogged by the British press so many times for running bad tactical races. He's certainly come alive tonight. Well, Tanui, the Olympic champion, it's going to be wait and see if he makes it through to the final. He started to tie up really badly here. You can see his arms going, his head. He doesn't look like the Olympic champion of last year. His legs are starting to fold. McKean runs extremely confident. They're coming at him. Can he hang on?
Gets desperately close here, John. McKean clear now. Did Tanui hang on for second, or did Terrelonge get him? I think Terrelonge might have got him.
It looks like Tanui's been run out. The Olympic champion, well, what a night of drama. You wouldn't have given this man McKean a chance to get through, and he's gone through to the final.
Welcome back to Stuttgart as we introduce the field for the 800 final. There's Sipeng of South Africa, still a junior. He's 20 next June. Tom McKean, European champion. He's won 4 Europa Cups, but he's been erratic at the major championships. And his fastest time this season in the semis. Here's Ruto, qualified as the fastest loser, won the Kenyan trial, won the NEC meet in Melbourne in February this year, so he's come a long way. D'Urso, who ran his fastest time in the semi-final. He's the Italian champion, world student champion from 91. Benvenuti was injured in the first round. D'Urso has carried the Italian flag bravely into the final. Billy Konchellah's in lane 5. Amazing character. Pace Co in 1981 to his world record, which still stands. Was fourth in the Olympic final in 84. Suffers from malaria. Won the World Championship in 87, World Championship in 91. Rarely seen in between times. Curtis Robb, Olympic finalist in Barcelona, has been struck down with viral problems this season. Has fought back magnificently to run his fastest time ever in the semi-finals to make another big final. William Tanui, the third of the Kenyans, the Olympic champion, was in the Commonwealth 1500 metres championship back in 1990. I shouldn't say that. John Walker's sitting alongside of me. He remembers that so well. And Freddie Williams, who broke the Canadian record in the semi-final, was born in South Africa, became a Canadian citizen in 1992.
Bruce, this is going to be a great race. There's no natural front runners here, so it's going to be interesting to see who leads. The Kenyans normally run as a team. You don't normally get that in 800-metre running, but we saw it in last year's Olympics. I believe Ruto will go out and try and take the pace. Konchellah and Tanui will stay at the back. Konchellah likes to finish all over the rest of the field. Tanui ran from the front the other day and just about didn't qualify. He ran an absolutely disastrous race. He got him by 1/100th of a second, so I believe he'll stay back. The front runners will go fast up front, and the back runners will come with about 150 to go.
Well, the pacemakers have gone out of it. Barbosa and Gray, two of them, were both run out in the semi-final. So it does complicate matters a little.
Well, if McKean in lane 2, if he ever wanted to win this, he's promised so much. He made it through to the final. He runs technically very, very well. He has a great chance, providing he dominates off the front.
There's Robb, the other Brit, so there are two from Britain. Robb, whose father's backed him to win the gold medal in Atlanta in 1996, has got enormous odds, has backed him to win a fortune. He's putting a bit of pressure on the son, I reckon, but he's come through twice now. There's the schoolboy, the youngster, Sipeng of South Africa. What a moment for him. He's in with some great company here. So they go to the blocks. They toe the line. Away. Williams from the outside. Tanui holding back. Konchellah will hold back. Robb went out quite hard. Ruto's going out hard, the other Kenyan, as John expected. He'll try and go to the lead. Konchellah last, Tanui back third last. Williams coming across, but Ruto's going to lead. Your information was right here, John. Sipeng behind him, 7.94. Tanui working across. Konchellah a long last. Sipeng checked back to second last.
Well, Ruto was the sacrificial lamb. He just barely qualified in the semis. The Kenyans are using him. They realise the back runners are the best. They want to get their fellows up.
Tanui's made a fast move to third, a bit of a surprise. Ruto looks back, leads from the two Brits, McKean and also Robb. There's Paul Ruto. Tanui three wide. Williams, D'Urso, Sipeng, Konchellah biding his time last. Let's get the split. Not super quick by any stretch. It's only 51.22. Konchellah moved up one position.
Yeah, but it's very easy for Konchellah sitting right at the back. He's just jogging. I feel Tanui's gone a little bit early. If you notice in the last year's Olympics, he came right around them very late. I believe he's gone too soon. In fact, he looks like he's struggling now.
Konchellah back to last, interestingly. Let's see Peng go past. He must be very cool. That's second and third we're looking at. Robb and Tanui. Williams makes his run. Konchellah still last. Ruto leads at 200.
Well, Konchelah's going to have to get a move on. He can't afford to wait any longer. Robb's in second spot.
Third, Robb. Williams second. Here's Konchellah from last. Surely not. Ruto leads. Konchellah, yes, he's still coming. D'Urso about to challenge. Konchellah from last. Ruto leads D'Urso. Look at Billy Konchellah flying. Ruto holding on. Konchellah won't get him. Ruto all the way. Beats D'Urso and Konchellah. What an upset. We read that one wrongly. Ruto's upstaged them all.
Well, what a big upset. He was the pacemaker. He was supposed to have been the sacrificial lamb from the information that we had prior to the race, and he held on to win. We saw it in the 5,000 last night.
Silver medal for Italy for D'Urso.
A big run for him. Well, Konchellah thought he was better than he was. He gave them far too much of a start, and he wasn't quite good enough on the night.
Well, he was last at 150, Billy Konchellah. The Kenyans have gone 1-3. The Olympic champion missed out, and the world champion of the last 2 years has handed over the crown to another Kenyan in Paul Ruto, the 33-year-old, who only qualified for the final as the fastest loser.
Well, Ruto won the African trials. He was also down in Australia this year. But that was the biggest upset of this Games. If you'd been running the book around the stadium here, you would have got probably 10-1 odds.
Got to go back to Peter Rono in 1988, the other Kenyan, when he won the Olympic 1500 for such an upset in a middle distance race.
We saw it in the 5,000 metres with Kareri. He wasn't supposed to win us either. They were supposed to be setting it up for Betok, but he never came through, and Kareri went on and won. And this man, Ruto, he was supposed to have been the pacemaker, and he went on and won. And he ran a superb time of 1:44.7.
Well, Konchellah at 150 looked out of it, and then suddenly at 100, he looked like he'd sweep past all of them as he had done in the semi-final.
Well, this is the problem when you're a back runner like Konchellah. Not only do you have to make up ground, but you have to come wide at the same time, and it's very difficult to do in an 800 metres, because when you're going fast up front, it means that you've got to go 1.5 seconds faster to get up to the leaders, let alone go past them. A big night for the Italians.
Giuseppe D'Urso, the 24-year-old, World Junior final way back in '88. But this is where most of the medals have gone, the gold and the bronze. There's Seeping, the schoolboy, who took a buffeting in the race. At one stage was clipped right back in the field to second last. Well, the Kenyans are celebrating at the World Championships. This won't be the last time we see this.
We've seen it so many times before. Here's Konchellah coming right around the outside now, but he's got a lot of ground to make up. He's 2 lanes wide, and he starts to struggle a little bit here. McKean's out the back door. Ruto's hanging on for his dear life. The Italian strains. Konchellah looks like he's going to get up now.
Seeping, McKean came together at the back. But Konchellah, even with those long strides, the thoroughbred that he is, was unable to pick them back, and D'Urso surprised by hanging on. What a brave winner Ruto was.
The way Konchellah closed, you've got to say he left it too late.
Agreed. Tactically outrun, but he's done it so often before, and we've applauded. As he said to a friend of ours after the first round, when he asked him, why did you leave it so late, Billy? He said, I wanted to give the crowd some entertainment. Well, tonight, those words might ring in his ears as D'Urso continues to celebrate with the Europeans here in Stuttgart. But it was the Africans that were successful. Ruto winning from D'Urso, Konchellah third, Tanui, the Olympic champion, missing out. And the result of the men's 800 metres, Ruto a surprising gold medalist, 1:44.71. D'Urso of Italy, the silver. Konchellah of Kenya, the bronze.